Welcome back to my channel. For those of you that are new, I am LeeAnn, and I'm the owner and creator here at BubblySuds. Different things that I like to do is I make soap, mainly cold process soap, some hot process. I make candles. I make lotions, lotion bars, sugar scrubs. If any of this is something that you are interested in or think that you're interested in, maybe later down the road, go ahead and hit that subscribe button down below. It would really help my channel. And I mean, I give out as much information as I possibly can. So today, as I was saying anyways, in my last video, this week is all about restocking. I just restocked some chamomile lavender soap. Today I'm actually working on wax melts and candles. I'm actually quite excited because I'm trying to start a whole new candle line. Usually what I do, my candles, I don't sell them on Etsy or anything like that because they're not like consistent candles. I just have vessels, I pick them up, and whatever fragrance I decide will suit that vessel, that's what I make. So I sell them at my vendor events, but I would really like to start selling on Etsy. So I got some new wax. I'll show you that in a few minutes. I picked up some different wicks, and I'll show you. I'm kind of excited about some of the wicks. So now I have to learn how to use this wax and which wicks I'm going to use with the vessels. So right now I'm waiting for my vessels to come in. But I did pick up some that are fairly similar in the shape and the size. So I'm going to practice with those for now. Let me turn this camera around, and I'm going to show you. And then I'm going to give you a little bit of information about the wax that I'm using and the wicks that I'm using in case you need some information on that. Stick around. And yeah, I will tell you as much information as I know. Like I said, I'm new to this wax, so let's go and see. So yeah, so anyways, these are like my, I'm just using up some of my old leftover vessels that I've got. Yeah, I've got one that was Halloween. I've got a couple Christmas ones. I just put some of the other ones away. This one smells so nice. It's a pumpkin cookie fragrance, and it smells nice. And then I had to restock some of my wax melts. So these are almost ready, and then I've got like the labels are sitting here. I'm going to cut them, get everything labeled and out, and then I'm going to show you what I'm going to do. Is I'm going to make 2 candles today. One the same fragrance, same colors, everything, except the wicks are going to be different, and I will go through that with you and explain all the steps. We're going to use, we're going to make them cotton candy, and it will discolor, so we are adding color to our wax. And here's my wax. So it is a soy blend. So, I mean, it's soft. I can squish it in there. Can you see that I can squish it? So that's not bad at all. All right, let me position this camera and get all this cleared away, and I will be right back. All right, so I've got everything labeled and everything put away. So I want to show you. Okay, so the wax that I've got here is the IGI 6006, and it is a paraffin soy blend. Now, I was just trying to open this here. So what I'm going to do, I want to do, here's my little, could you see that? I also want to do a frosting today, but, so I'm going to do 2 separate colors. I've got my colors, I've got my pinks and my blues. Now these I ordered off of Amazon, a bunch of different colors. I'm going to use them up. They're not the greatest. So I am in the process of ordering new colors. So that until I can find one that I really like and that is holds its color, and I don't need a whole lot of drops and half a bottle just to get a nice color, right? Alright, so let's just try to get this open. So anyways, also one of the reasons that I wanted to switch from the soy wax, 100% soy, to the mix is because when I do my vendor events, the 100% soy, like the 464, it melts fast. This here, it is going to, so the melt point on this is 133 Fahrenheit. So with this, when it comes time to pour, now, depending, honestly, for my vessels, I think I'm going to preheat them. So I'm going to sit them in some hot water, and it's going to warm them up because they are cold. And with this wax, it's going to, when it gets heated up, it contracts. When it cools down, it shrinks. So if I take the hot wax and I pour it into a cold vessel, it's going to shrink, which can cause the wax to crack. It can cause sinkholes. It can cause, oh, my brain's not working. But it can cause a lot of different issues with, it can cause, like, separation. So we're going to preheat it. If I preheat it, then also what I can do is I don't have to pour it so hot. The cooler that you pour it, the less it's going to contract. But also, if it's too cold, then it's going to cause the separation and everything. So you got to practice and just see how things work in your environment. Let me just stick that there. Okay, let me get this melted down, and then I'll be right back to show you. And I'm going to warm up those jars. Actually, while that is heating up, I'm going to show you here. I'm going to get this ready with the wicks, and I'm going to just show you the 2 wicks that I did buy for this vessel. Now, I got the HTP 93 and the HTP 105. So we're going to try. I'm thinking that the 105 might be a little bit too high, but we won't know. And you have to remember, each vessel is going to be different when it comes to your wicks, and your fragrance oil is going to be different. So with this, so let's say the 105 is too hot, gets it too hot, then I know, okay? So then we have the 93. If it's still too hot, then I know I can just go down to the next size. But yeah, so I'm going to heat my wax up to around 200. And then I'm going to add my color in while it's hot. I'm going to I don't have any of the UV powder. I still have to get that. I've got some for my soap, but not for my candles yet. And then and then, yeah, we're gonna get this going. Alright, so I'm just gonna pour in here. I need 6 ounces. Well, I need 6 ounces, but I've converted it to grams. I need 154 grams, and that minus the amount of wax. Okay. Minus the amount of wax for the fragrance oil. You gotta do those. As you see, this is what would happen if I didn't preheat the jars there. Okay, let me warm this back up a bit. All right, well, it is about at 175. Let's mix this and get it poured. I'm going to try pouring it no lower than 165. I'm hoping, like, I did warm them up, so they're not like ice cold, but they're not like super warm. So let's hope for the best. We'll get this mix. I'm going to stir it about 2 minutes. We're going to go blue. Alright, let's go. There's one. Yeah. And then if I measured it a little bit wrong and they were off, then I could just use a little, a pipette is easier. You could use this little spoon, but it might make a mess. The pipettes are easy. All right. So, oops. All right. Let's keep those wicks as straight as we can. Okay, now I did see with these wicks, now I don't know how well my glue dots can, but I guess we can. 1, 2, 3, and then just hook it there. And what I heard was these wicks twist 2, 3 as they burn. So if you twist them, just a couple twists, then as they burn, they'll just twist that out opposite way. All right, so we're just gonna leave this to harden and we'll be right back. All right, I just wanted to show you how smooth, I'm not sure if you can see that, how nice and smooth that top is. That is beautiful. Beautiful. All right, so we're just warming up the wax for the second layer. We'll be right back. All right, so we are working on oops, our second layer here. All right. There we go. Let's see. All right, what's the temperature? Okay, not bad. I've already got the fragrance oil ready. Let's get that in there. And let's start mixing. I'm thinking I might make it a tad bit darker. Okay, that should be good. All right, so let's mix, and I'll be right back when it's ready to pour. All right, here, oops, we gotta turn the scale on. We're gonna go, here we go. All right, so far, so good. All right, so, oops, we will be back. All right, so I'm just whipping up some of the frosting here. Oh, there we go. We've got the blue and the pink. It is like probably about halfway there. All right, we'll be back once it's fully ready. All right, let's get some of this frosting in here. All right, so we're gonna go just like this, and then we're gonna get a little bit of this. And hopefully it works out the way that I want it to. Okay, put a candle there, pull it up. All right, turn this on. All right, can you see what I'm doing here? Let's see. There we go. The last little bit, and there we go. And just like when I do my soap, don't like to waste. All right, there we go. Look at that. And here is this one. So, with the wax layers and the wax frosting, there's 9 ounces of wax. There we go. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video. I enjoyed making these candles. Now for me to test them, and I think maybe in 2 days I'll test these. We'll be back, and I will show you once they're lit. All right, so I've been testing and testing and testing. It's actually probably been like a week since I've started, and I've made multiple candles. different types of wicks, even different fragrances. I'm now into different size vessels because the original ones, the hot throw is not working. And even like my melt pool's not where it's supposed to be. So there's a lot of different things. Like, because at first I'm like, what, am I doing something wrong? But I also have to consider the fact that maybe the quality of wax that I bought isn't the greatest. I have had issues in the past from this company on some of my fragrance oils and things like that, because I stopped ordering the fragrances from them. So what I'm going to do is I have one more candle I need to test, and then I'm going to order the same wax but from another company and wicks from another company and retry it and see what happens from there. So like, I used a totally different wick in this one, different fragrance. The hot throw was really good, but as you see, soot. So not good, right? And then those ones that I used, I made some more of the cotton candy ones now, and I used the wood wicks. Now it was doing good. This is like, I think that's the 4th burn. Now with the 4th burn, it just wasn't getting the hot throw to, well, for my melt pool, which is really odd, but that's what it was doing. So now I've got a smaller vessel and I am trying the wood wick in here. It's a different fragrance. So I'm gonna hope and pray this one works. But in the meantime, I'm gonna order more wicks, more wax, try that, and keep testing. So, I mean, this is why we test. I would have really hated to have a customer get a candle that turned out like that, right? So, I hope you like this video. If you're interested in candles, or even, you want to see what happens with my next wax and the other wicks that I get, then make sure you subscribe and hit that that bell. Then you're notified, because I will post when I get the other wax. So wish me luck. Thank you.